For anyone just starting out, it's very, very common to use your volume hand in a in a configuration that some people call the fly swatter, which is this motion right here, just sort of using your flat hand like a fly swatter to define your notes. It's perfectly normal, it's perfectly okay. Especially when you first begin trying to coordinate melody, rhythm, and your volume. It's very, very natural to just sort of lift up from the elbow. But I'd like to offer you a slightly more versatile addition to that technique. Notice I said addition as opposed to one being mutually exclusive of the other. If you simply work at the threshold, that is the edge between silence and noise, that point right where silence and noise seem to meet, and on most ether waves it tends to be about an inch or two above the volume loop. We're going to talk soon in the tips about how to change that and why. But for now, just use your theremin as it is. One of the ways that you can help yourself articulate notes, that is, define the notes. You can make them clear, each one distinct from the next, and you can certainly blend them if you want to and make them almost indistinct in terms of transition. And one of the ways that you can do this is by using your wrist as opposed to the flat hand. If you try to go really rapidly with a flat hand, it gets very tiring, very fast, and you notice there's a sort of lack of definition between pitches. But use the volume loop for what it is, a place to sort of dip into it. Think of dipping into that open space and plucking a note right out. And it's like, think of putting a potato chip in and picking it right out. Practice this wrist movement. Make it part of your repertoire. I'm a firm believer in using every possible technique that you can to help you in your own self-discovery as to how you're going to play this instrument. There are so many things that you can draw upon. Try as many as you can. Experiment. Find what works for you. Then, as you get used to it and as you get more proficient, you'll begin to search for what works even better.